To buy a house or to rent? A classic question in every Indian's mind. But what is the answer? We clear this dilemma for you in this video. Hello and welcome. I'm Pallavi Sharma and you're watching Money Magic with ET Now. Let's begin. Buying a house is every Indian's dream, but the property prices are skyrocketing. Still, buying a property is considered to be a safe investment. As per a survey conducted by property consultancy firm CBRE in February this year, millennials prefer buying over renting. This is a reversal trend from 2016 when millennials were more inclined towards renting. As per a study, the rental yield, which is the rent divided by the property value, is very low, average 2.9% in India. This is amongst the lowest in the world compared to some large economies. Many say renting is better than buying a house because rent is lesser compared to EMI of home loans. They say that if the difference amount is invested over a period of years, it will give you better returns. As per RBI, between FY11 to FY18, the property price index appreciated by 15% annually. But between FY19 to FY23, it has appreciated only 3% annually, and the average inflation rate has been around 6 to 7% as of now. To conclude the buy versus rent debate, many factors need to be considered. Your income, your ability to pay back loans, your readiness to buy a house, and much more. When you buy a house, you mostly take a home loan. It has a tenure of up to 30 years. So in case you rent a house, the rent in initial years will be way lesser than the EMI. But after around 15 to 16 years, due to escalation in rent annually, the rent and EMI will be similar. So the amount you save in the first 15 years by paying rent and not EMI, invest in equities and you will get better returns. But post that, the rent will become more than EMIs that you would pay if you had bought the house. Then for the next 15 years, the owner of the flat will have the option to invest the surplus in investment instruments. But consider this, as a tenant, you also have to pay a security deposit. There is rent inflation every year. And as an owner, there is home loan rate, EMIs, property appreciation rate, and much more. If you compare it in the long run, like for 30 years, your deficit will be less if you buy a house. Additionally, there are tax benefits on home loans. Under IT Act, you can claim the interest on home loan as tax deductions up to 2 lakh rupees. Under ATC, the principal component is exempted up to 1.5 lakhs per year. For the first-time buyers under ATEE, you can avail tax benefits of up to 50,000 rupees under certain conditions. Under Section 80EEA, you can claim an additional deduction of up to 1.5 lakh rupees given certain conditions are satisfied. Now, this also depends on where you are planning to buy the house. If the rent to EMI ratio is lower in your city, then renting is a beneficial option. Where the ratio is higher, you can buy the property there. So, buy a house or rent it by checking the rent to EMI ratio and calculating the deficit at the end of the loan tenure. Compare the two and make the decision based on your personal preference and your income. For more such videos, keep following ET Now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.